It's 15 years and counting for Feswick Productions. This small-town recording studio produces big city sound, and it all started with a rock band, a road trip, and an idea.
One of the members of the band bought a little 4-track recorder, and I watched how he used it, and then I started thinking, hey man, I can not only play guitar, but I could play bass, and I could sing, and this is great, and I totally fell in love with this 4-track recorder. So I started working with that quite a bit, and that really started drawing my attention, and my love began to be more of the recording arts rather than the performing arts.
From guitar to banjo, keyboard to drums, being a musician himself brings integrity to his studio.
When you're a producer, you wear many hats. Not only do you usually organize the sessions, call the musicians, get them all together, find out what musicians you're going to get for a specific project, because you have to have the right musicians to do the right job for you. So what you also have to do is get the best performance from that musician, and what better way to know what you can squeeze out of them than to know that instrument that they're playing.
Technology is always changing, and Feswick Productions has evolved with the times.
When I started, it was analog, of course, the tapes, and there was so much hassle with setting up the tape machines and getting them. You know, we were always complaining about this and complaining about that, and then when digital came along, we thought, well, this is great. We'll never have any headaches that we had before, but it brings a new set of problems and headaches. I've seen it go from analog to digital, and now what it is it's a combination of the both. You're getting your, of course, your microphones into an analog preamp usually, and what that does is warms your sound up, and then you go into the digital domain, and that's where it captures that signal, and then you can manipulate that in the digital domain, which is kind of cool.
Feswick Productions is creating quite a resume. Tim has worked with J.P. Cormier, Faded Blue, Terry Kelly, and even Brad Roberts from the Crash Test Dummies.
He specifically loved the fact that it wasn't in the city. He had done one of his biggest CDs in the large cities in the United States, and just to come to a small town, to him, he said it was very therapeutic. He was writing songs on the way to the studio. He was so excited about coming to a place where he could be himself. Not only Brad Roberts, but the Sons of Maxwell, they're doing very well for themselves, Dave Carroll in particular.
Tim is also giving back to his community. He's added a mentorship program to teach others who are interested in the recording arts.
Just solo one of those guitars, the electric.
I wanted to learn more of the technical aspects of recording, engineering, miking musicians properly. And you know, Tim is well known in Eastern Canada for that, so yeah, I asked him about the mentorship program, and he said, yeah, let's get it going. It's great to be working live in the studio, hands-on, you know, recording, engineering, instruments, mics, the whole thing.
What I enjoy most is not only the creative process, but to watch the client's reaction when they hear the final mix and master. To me, that makes it all worthwhile.
In Somerville Centre, I'm Matt Morris for EastLink Magazine.